When I first started in the youth offending team, I was the only parenting support worker here. As referrals came in and I started working with parents and the work was successful, it was then raising the profile within the team, helping the yacht officers to understand that actually we shouldn't be working with the young person in isolation. We should be working with the parents because they are the most important people in these young persons' lives.
If there is poor parenting and that is not addressed, whatever measures which you put in place are bound to fail.
One of the things that I think about is who's going to make the difference when we're not here. And the people who can change a young person, the people who are providing those support networks, are not going to be us professionals. You know, it's going to be the parents, it's going to be the family.
If the family home is not as it should be, then that young person is at risk. So if there's no support structure in place for that parent, then there is not going to be any support structure in place for that young person.
You can't hope to change everything, but even if you can change a few things to make the relationship better, it becomes important.
Sometimes when we meet with parents, they're at a bit of a loss of what to do next, where to go, so that we can actually support them in rebuilding their relationship with their child.
What has worked in the past with the youth offending team officers is that when they've gone out, they've actually said, well, I am here to support your young person. Who is it that supports you?
There are a small group of parents who will never engage on a voluntary basis. And it's this particular group that, that need to be engaged and need to be engaged tenaciously. Many of these parents, as I say, wouldn't recognise it to begin with possibly, but they need help and support. And once they're actually engaged in a programme, even with parenting orders, then many of these parents, most of them, great majority of them, realise this is something they should have engaged with previously.